Commenting with Google Plus sucks. But commenting with Reddit is awesome. So head on over to Reddit and leave a comment on this video. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Skyrim. Mala and her companions Inigo and Joran have finally reached the heart of the Skyhaven Temple. It's beautiful. The ancient temple is got a glory and a grace to it that's indescribable. But Mala is about to enter into the heart of the temple with Delphine and Esbern at her back. So, with a bit of a thumping heart, but her companion Joran is right there, and Inigo, I don't know where Inigo went. Inigo, where'd you go? I don't know. I can call him for you, Mala. So I'm going to click stop, and then I'm going to click again, and click follow, and he should show up eventually, wherever he is. And, I don't see him yet. Did you do some magic trick? Well, Mala, I did, and it didn't do anything. Oh, there he is. See, have faith in me, Mala. Okay. I'm just very nervous to enter this temple without my two most trustworthy companions by my side. This face in the ground, or in the ceiling here, is so very frightening. And there's the Dragonborn symbol. And the huge doors shudder open. And Esbern just waltzes in. He's an annoying little... What about the Dragonborn going first?
Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact.
I want to look at these reliefs.
See how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
Akaviri. I must learn more about these people. Akaviri. It's the first I've heard of them, if I recall.
Shaw's bones, here it is. Alduin's wall, so well preserved. Huh? I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
In other circumstances, this would be a wonderful place for a rowdy get-together.
Oh, Inigo. Inigo, you are a perfect companion. And Mala and I are completely agreed upon that.
The air here smells portentous.
Portentous? I think that means, of epic things to come. Portentous. This is just beautiful. I need to just take it in for a moment and find out. That's it, Alduin's wall. This temple is thousands of years old.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebel against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky the Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
Inigo, you are right in the way of Delphine. No, I have heard no knowledge of that, but perhaps the Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards? Inigo, you need to move over.
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards may have a point. Power, especially power misused, is very dangerous. I will admit that I am afraid of being a Dragonborn. What if I go crazy? What if I kill everything? What if I am unable to control myself?
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
Well, I certainly cannot stand here and do nothing. I feel the strongest desire to understand more of where I've come from and why this has happened to me, and more importantly, to talk directly to a dragon. I'd better go and see Angir. I want to see if he knows about this shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. And now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
This shows that we are going to need to defeat Alduin with a shout.
Did you say something?
Speaking of a shout, you say that is a way to defeat Alduin. Do you have any other way to defeat the dragons that try to kill me?
You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites.
Well, I will be heading out early in the morning. I'll sleep here before the wall. So go ahead and give it to me if you may.
May the scales of the dragon kind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword. That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Thank you.
Very good.
So he has literally given us a blessing. Let's see what it does by going, oops, to the wrong place. Not meant to go there, meant to go here. And see. Dragon Slayer's Blessing. For 5 days. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see what Delphine has to say.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
So, this is all of the blades? Just 2 of you left?
The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the blades. Someday.
I would be happy to help you find new recruits.
If you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember, though, being a blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
You know, Delphine, somebody who is very loyal comes to mind. I have a Thane. Her name is Lydia. I've been unable to give her much to do. She mostly cares for our home while we are away. She has a strong blade and a strong mind. She may suit you.
I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles. When the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn.
So for those of you who are
I'm gonna look
very...
around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
So, what Esbern just quoted there, and I've learned from searching on Alduin's wall on Google, is that he's talking about actually all of the 5 games that, I think 5 games that have come before. Like, for example, when the Red Mountain when the Red Mountain falls as a reference to Morrowind. So each of these areas of the wall that I'm looking at right here, that we're looking at right here, refer to different parts of the game. The games that have come before. So Bethesda has weaved in their own history and their games back into this game as well too, which I thought was incredibly cool. So, yeah. Let's look around, Mala, and see what there is to see. Esbern just totally, I hate when the NPCs do that.
Very impressive. It is a shame not many people will see it.
I agree, Inigo. It is incredible. Alduin's wall, this incredibly beautiful temple. It's astounding. It's a beautiful place, and I'm glad that the Blades have found some place to be. It's time to clean this place up, light the braziers. Let's look around and see what there is. It's very dark in here. It looks, Mala, like these head outside. Perhaps this is like what the front door. Yeah, I think this might lead us out to the front area of Skyhaven Temple. It's true. Look at it. And all of the symbols of Dragonborn. I wonder if Esbern did not know the way. Why did we not just approach from this direction? Perhaps it looks as if there's no simple way up or down. It looks like the only easy way to come here is through the back way, or by dragon. I would love to travel by dragon. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Just looking at it and all of its grace and majesty. Oh. Perhaps this is where they held meetings? Can you imagine when this place was new and shiny, what it was like to walk through those gates and to come upon this grand and beautiful place?
You are a good companion. We keep each other safe, yes?
Yes, Inigo, yes we do. Both Mala and myself were very taken in with this beautiful, beautiful temple. It looks like there are no places to really sleep. Just a few chairs and tables. What is back here? Ah, here stands Delphine. Oh, it looks good. There are some sort of beds. They're pretty old and, oh, they smell terrifically musty. But I'm going to pause auto-harvest so Mala doesn't unintentionally clean this place out of stuff that the blades would need to rebuild. But good, there are at least beds here. A good airing out, perhaps. And a fire. Delphine, I'll start the fire. Let's get some warmth going in here. Oh. Nope, that's not the right thing. Oopsie. I think I just need flames. Or not. Okay, well I guess that fire's not starting anytime soon. Maybe they'll find a way to get it started. I'll have to build my own fire here. Akaviri armor. Samurai armor.
What do you
That's...
need, Dragonborn?
Delphine, do you mind if I take a look at this armor? It might be good for Inigo. You don't? Good. Okay. Let's take these, definitely. Inigo, I'll have to see how you look in them. I hope while we are gone they find some way to clean this place up, perhaps, and... A beautiful sword. Mala, that sword is called Dragonbane. Really? Well, let me look at it. So, though Mala doesn't use swords, she would want to maybe have this for her collection. I'd like to be able to give Inigo a different sword, but he's very attached to the one he uses, and if you try and give him a different one, I don't know. I could try it. I don't know if he'll use it, though. What's in here? Oh, armor and gold. But I'm gonna not have Mala touch any of that gold because the blades will need to use it to recover this place. It looks like that's it, really. Can you imagine when this was used and all the blades were sitting here, and food was served. I haven't seen any sort of kitchen, but I suppose that you could cook over that fireplace back there. Let's see if Esben has anything to say.
Yes? What is it?
No,
Very good.
nothing. Rest, I'm sure you probably need it after your travels. I think it might be just as well if we camp outside. I'd love to camp in front of the wall, but the ground here is rather uncomfortable. So, yes, we will camp outside. We can invite Delphine and Espen to come to the fire if they wish. These braziers need to be lit. We need light in here. Plus, it's much nice out here. It's more pleasant. I think what we'll do is we'll make our camp right here, comfortably from the rain. This will work.
A dragon? No, my imagination.
I hate when you do that. I think right about here. You guys are going to stand right where I need to put my tent. Or our tent, I should say. Oh, and great. Just in time. Rain. But it'll be cozy here. And I'm gonna set up my tent. I love this mod for camping. There goes Jorn right on top of the tent. Whoop! And then I'm gonna scoot in a little bit, and I'm gonna do the fire here. I don't have enough wood, so we'll have to do a little bit of searching for it. But this gives us a nice view and some comfort. Let's see if I can get some wood off of these trees. Wonderful. Wonderful. I am very anxious to be able to get a warm campfire going. And our tent has been put through the poles here, but heck, it'll work. And I'm going to tell Inigo to relax now. Oops. And he will now go ahead and use the tent and all of that. And Mala might just sit, I think, just here, perhaps, and have some dinner and a rest. I'm going to have her sit cross-legged or cross-legged. And I think, let's see here. Do you have to be on the grass to sit cross-legged? I hope not. Is that the case? I have it on my shout, I think. Or not. I thought I had it shouted on the shout. Let's try that again. There we go. And with Joran by her back, which you can't see because here we go. There he is. He's sort of whispering sweet nothings into her ear. And we'll leave Mala and company here at the outskirts of Sky Haven Temple. This was a really fun episode. I like the main quest very much in Skyrim so far, and I don't know how far along I am in it because I haven't spoiled myself too far ahead. I do know that you meet Parthenax, and I'm not sure when that happens. But let me know if you know about how far I am in the quest. If I'm farther than halfway, for example. But Mala is greatly enjoying this quest, and it really ties into her interest in the dragons and her strongest desire, which is to basically to befriend a dragon, to find the comfort of talking to a being so ancient and so wise. So hopefully she'll be able to have that chance soon. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below and encourage me. And if you loved what you saw, join the party, the ever-growing party, and subscribe. I'll see you back here in Skyrim, outside Skyhaven Temple, in the next episode. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Get every new Jessa channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.